tell you the truth. Truth is being on my mind. Wanna give you my love. I wanna give you my love. I wanna give you my love, babe. Can I give you my love tonight?
Yo, mic check 212. What up? What up? What's up? Hopefully you're joining me after the Tyann's live, the first day of many. Dude, there was so many damn giveaways, bruh. Shout out to Tyann, shout out to Cheyenne. I didn't even know that rhymed. The Tyann and Cheyenne fucking connection. Fish Coral's giving away a $50 gift card every day while they're going live. I'm thinking I might go live after they're live every day. Huh? Maybe I'll do that. You never know. We'll see. Thank you guys for popping in. I hope all is doing good with you guys. I know it's kind of late. I know it's a Wednesday. I don't normally go live on a Wednesday. We didn't ship this week. What else am I going to do? I'm besides myself. Worked out today. Fasting again. My first day. Miserable. But January on this reef tour, I got to look good. So bear with me tonight. I'm drinking water. No Celsius, no C4, no Red Bull. We're going strictly on natural brain juice. All right? Out there tonight. Can I get one? Can I get some Tyann emotes going? I don't know if that worked. Water's good for you? Yeah, well, if I had wheels, I'd be a bike. You know what I mean? Looking faded Dutch oven style. Really? I took a shower, worked out, so maybe that's why. I feel pretty good. I got like a slight headache. I don't know from what. Dude, earlier today, Jackie made me a ham, cheese, egg, bacon croissant. Woo! Shout out to Tyann. She's going to be live for, is it 12 days, I believe? I think it's 12 days. Look, here's the deal. I'll throw up a few corals, hang out for a little bit if you guys want to chill. What's been going on here? Timmy's been cutting. Today, dude, he cut so much stuff. A few shipments came in. We have one more shipment coming in like by the 9th. I don't know exactly when it's going to land here. And then we're just cherry picking the rest of the year. I mean, if I see something cool, I'm going to get it. Actually, I take that back. We have one other shipment coming in too. So, but you're going to see a lot of farm stuff here on the stream tonight. I think maybe we will go live after their streams. We'll see. We'll see what happens. You guys ready? Throw some stuff in the chat. Where my people's at? Before we do, check this out. This piece came in. I'm not going to lie. It might be one of the gnarliest Ghani's that I've ever seen. I've seen some pretty nasty ones in the past. I don't know. Maybe just off of size, not sheer color. But I wanted to show this off because this one has, we've been working on it. It's not like fully open yet. Bro, I mean, this thing is like, dude, it's bigger than a baseball. It's awesome. Not going to be 50 bucks. You might be missing a zero, but I appreciate A for effort for Randall. All right, let's go. Let's throw. I just wanted to show you guys that. I thought that piece was fucking crazy that came in. I will start it off with something pretty sweet, and I will start it at 5. All right, let's do this. Let's pull up our shit. Thank you guys for hanging out. It's one wheel tonight. No more Elite Club for the rest of the year. So we got one simple wheel tonight. I've got the biggest thing on the wheel tonight is a 12% off, and that is a shout out to Tyann for doing her 12 days of Christmas. Do you see how I keep it on theme? Your local fish store is just figuring out how to hit the live button on their fucking phone, okay? We're themed up from the stream up, daddy. Let's go. What up, Charlie? Weather outside is just absolutely terrible. 12 inches of snow the other day. Now it's like melted down to 8. But it's like, what up, Jevon's Photos? But it's like, I don't even know what a non-wheelie wheel is. Well, hopefully we can get through some more auctions this month, just so I don't have to keep guessing who's in it. I always know you are, though, and I appreciate you. Yeah, this is a Yuma. Probably like nickel size, I would say. Nickel size, maybe a little bit bigger. 60 going once. But here's the deal. The wheel is going to have specialty things on it every stream, every theme. It's going to be cool. It's going to be totally different. Speaking of Tyann and her 12s, I'm trying to be her son-in-law. Her daughter is a 12. Whoa. Coming on strong, first of all. Hang on. No simp zone in this stream, Daddy. Don't she got a man? I believe she has the same birthday as I do. So you get her something, you got to give me something. April 29th. How big? A little bit bigger, not quite quarter size. Deuces, what up? Emilio, what up, man? I started getting in. Dude, I felt like I was eating mashed potatoes there. Let me back that up. Dude, starting to re-up the ACANs. The ACAN game is looking pretty good. I got some going up tonight too. 65, let's go. Have a clownfish too, but he talks stuff matters since her man don't. Let's go. Well, I'll tell you this, dude. If you got a girl and the man ain't getting it done, sorry about your luck, little fella. You know? What do they say? What one man won't, another man will. I won't, but someone will. So, you better the market is mid right now. Weird time of year for corals, man. I'll say that. Let's go. Let's call this thing the Missing the Rainbows. Dude, I'm telling you, I was a little defeated there. Our ACANs were getting hammered. I finally figured out what it was. Sorry, I'm getting Christmas wheel. Let's go. I was getting pissed off that we were losing ACANs that we've had forever and ever. This fucking crab finally found his ass, dude. Seen a little, and you know what it was? His little ass he left evidence. He was getting cocky and he slipped up. You know how like when a dope dealer is really good in the beginning and he's using a burner phone and all this, you know, and then he gets fucking cocky. And then he slips up. No, it wasn't a gorilla crab. It was like, I don't know what they're called, but they have like the one giant claw. Well, he left a little shedding or like exoskeleton. And, you know, Jackie's a woman, so she can investigate shit. She was on that tank looking around one day with the flashlight at night. So I found a crab in there. And it was the skeleton or shedding, you know. And then, dude, just like a woman does, she started investigating and found out the hole that he lived in. And that was that. Next time Timmy did a water change, he got, there's a lot of things I could say here. He got fucked up. All right. He was removed from the premises, is all I'll say. So he's gone. And now all the ACANs are doing good. I moved a lot of them to another tank and instantly they started doing pretty good. But it got to the point where I was dwindling down. I was giving a lot away for freebies. I was like, I just want to get rid of all the ACANs and then start from fresh. And it's been looking really good. Nice win for the first win. We missed a first win. Wait, hold up. First win? AP Killer, that was your first win? I didn't expect to start a Wednesday night on a first win. So hang on. Here's what we're going to do. Was that a first win? Let me know. I got this one at 30. If so, we got you. We're going to do some bonus spins for you. Sorry, that caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting. I thought I've seen your name in here before. Been hanging out. Won a box last week. Awesome. Let's go. Okay, well then check this out. Let's do this. This wheel spin is for Hoxadelic. All right, he's got it at 30. Life is one before, not me. Okay, now we're getting to the fine print. She used my account, but it was her bidding, and then her aunt came over, and it was her first time. Let's go. Okay. So that one was for Hoxadelic, and then you ready? Let's go, baby. Let's go. Cherry's in the chat. 4 spins. This is 2. Let's go. Let's go. Well, officially welcome for breaking that Reeve Hyman. Shout out to you guys. That's what's up. That caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting a first win on the first. I didn't even know anybody would show up. So, sorry for being unprepared for that. Nevertheless, we appreciate you. Dude, I've got actually some pretty nice stuff that's going to go up here tonight. I don't know how you guys are feeling about stuff. We're going to be all over the place. Let's go cheap, expensive. I don't know. We're just going to randomly click tonight. Let's go $10 on this one. So we always show up, and I appreciate it. But I never expect it. I always expect, there's a million other things they could be watching. I got to be the most entertaining motherfucker on the Reef planet. And even then. So I appreciate, but don't expect. I'm not entitled to it. I got to earn it every day. I wake up in the morning and I go, you're only as good as your last at bat. Nobody gives a shit what you did in this industry the past 20 years. So you the GOAT. Thank you. By the way, speaking of GOAT, I put up another video today. GOATed series I'm posting on TikTok and Instagram and stuff. But yeah, so there's a GOATed series. So basically I have a folder on my computer of just some of my nastiest photos that I've been able to keep over the years. Because a lot of times I just post and whatever. They're on a memory card fucking somewhere, and I don't go through them. But there's a folder that has some really of my favorite ones. And so I've been doing a series where I kind of tell a little story about that coral. And people seem to like that. So I did one today on probably the nastiest plate coral. I don't want to say the nastiest one ever, but I mean, it's up there, dude. I would put that plate coral that I posted that video today of, I would put that up there with damn near any of them. What up, Chris? I made, we made, Jackie was upstairs and she was about to cook and I was like, oh Lord, let me take over this situation here. No, we made chicken Alfredo. And I'm like, awesome. I'm trying to work out and lose some weight today and you fucking want chicken Alfredo. But whatever. And it was pretty fucking bomb, I'm not gonna lie. But I quit eating at 6 p.m. And that's normally my intermittent fast when I did it before. Was 6 p.m. was it. And then I don't eat again until the next day at 12. Which maybe for some people doesn't seem that hard. But fuck you. Okay, I'm up until 2, 3, 4 in the morning. I get up 9, 10. So, not that easy. Especially as much as I smoke. But I'm on it. It was a good, I guess if you're your last meal before anything, Alfredo, you can't really. I'm getting every drop out of that lemon, Chris, thank you for the win. Sorry, I'm yapping over here. Let's go. Oh, 12%. Shout out to Tyann on the 12 days of Christmas. Here's what we'll do. Since it's early, let's refresh the wheel so somebody else can get a 12%. Nice little win, dude. Let's go. Let's go. Wednesday night, you don't know what the fuck you're going to see on this stream, bruh. You might see a purple Neptune bounce, dude. You might see a purple Neptune. I don't know. I I really don't like selling these. They're some of my favorite mushrooms. They lose the purple as they get bigger and they go like crazy baby blue streaks with bubbles. So you know they're like not fully grown out with the purple, but the purple's so cool looking when they're babies. BTAs not tonight, but there was a few new BTAs that came in, and I did snap a few pictures of some, and some that you've seen on the stream on the weekend that didn't sell. Like I got another picture of the collar. Oh, and I got Nems coming in tomorrow. I forgot. I got more Holy Grails, Colorados. Dude, I'd be thinking, I'm like, I tell the stream, oh, we got one shipment coming in a week. It's like, no, you fucking don't. You got like 4 coming in. It's a problem. Lava lamp on steroids. If you look up Neptune bounces, that's what this one is. It's just a baby. But dude, I can look at this one and tell you it's going to get nasty bubbles. It's already got them forming all over the place and it's small. So this is a really good deal. 120 Charlie going once. 125. But I will say this, when I do the intermittent fasting, it makes me enjoy water a lot more. My brain feels better when I don't get headaches. And my face looks leaner. If I'm going to be filming more, really, I'll be honest with you, it's more or less that I just haven't been feeling like, I feel like I've just been working and not really exercising. I haven't been eating terribly, but I haven't been eating clean at all. And I'm like, I just need that extra fucking... And I ain't had it lately. So I did some arms today. And I'm ready to get after it, dude. I'm ready to, this is the time. If I focus right now, dude, come January, February, March, I'll be in a better place. Bald head gets busier. I don't know what that's supposed to fucking mean. All right, I'm not going bald. I'm just getting more head, motherfucker. He said, all you. Charlie, appreciate you guys. This is a super nice piece. There will be another one of these on the weekend. I don't know if it's as nice as this one. I just figured, dude, we're clicking on whatever on the pop-up stream. Going once. Going twice. Going. And some of it is dude, Jackie's just looking better and better. I can't risk, it starts getting too hot. I can't risk, me falling off and her, seeing if the grass is greener. Grass don't grow on a busy street. Let's go. %. I haven't made the new wheel yet and stuff, so it's the new wheel is going to be totally different. Super nice piece right there. All right, check this out. Look at this super nice hammer. Ay. Damn, dude. Come on. Kush Corals is fucking on fire lately, dude. $30. Let's go. Good grab. Super nice grab. What up, Miggy? So, yeah, I just been wanting to get back feeling a little bit better, eating a little bit better, sleeping a little bit better. It's like I'm telling myself now, if this isn't the time of year to do it, I'll never do it. Because, it's a little slower for us in the winter months, even though we haven't really slowed down. There was a couple of weeks there where I felt like the streams were a little bit slower than normal. But all year, man, we have just stayed crazy busy, which is a blessing. Trying to get this baby's butt changed. Old baby Bobby. Tell you what, man, for a baby, he's a smiler. I don't think I've ever seen a baby smile as much as baby Bobby. Dude, you make eye contact with him. Dude, he's like Michael Jordan, bro. Tongues out. Smiling. Pretty awesome. $60. Super nice piece. Let me see what we got. Oh. Oh, nasty pieces here. No splatters are ever the same. Dude, we get some nasty splatter. Yeah, these are priced really good. The teals in there, a little bit different. My youngest was the same way. Now he's a terror. Well, I don't know if he could be much worse than Pearl. Hey, what up? Long time no see, baby. Pearl's a terrorist, bro. She's screamer. Dude, this morning, I was in bed and she was laying. Baby Bobby was asleep. She was next to him because they all crawl into the bed. And she flips over and goes, "No, I don't want to." In her dream, she's being a little fucking bitch. You know? Like, how are you? What is going on in your dream where you got to have an attitude? Like, damn. That's a true story this morning. What up, Shadow? Pretty cool for all those vendors to come together for Tyann's giveaways. I didn't know that Cheyenne was the co-host. I thought that was pretty cool. 70, what up, Parrotfish? Speaking of throwing tantrums, Parrotfish got the bid. Said you kind of look like Douglas Spink. Well, great reference because never heard of him. But I'll say this. Doesn't sound like a bad thing. Maybe it is. We're going to see if this turns into an insult or a compliment here real quick with Google. But my last name's cooler. A lot of people say I look like Jax from Sons of Anarchy, The Rock, Jason Momoa. So never heard that one before. Douglas Spink. Literally nobody. Like, what? Is that like a guy that lives on, is that like a guy you went to high school with? It like doesn't come up on Google. You know, not everybody is in your circle, even though, you know, I know some people like to have parasocial relationships with people online. I don't know your friends or your fucking uncle. So, look like Danny DeVito. Let's go, dude. I'm out of here. Parrotfish, you got it. Danny DeVito. Fucking Douglas Spink, bro. There is no one famous name that name. So maybe fucking Douglas Spink maybe looks like me. You ever thought about that? I know this is little, and if I had $1 for every time I said this, I know this is little, but this actually is pretty awesome. Let's go $5. I'll show you. I don't know if I have a bigger picture. I think I have a bigger frag. It's a Manipura. Gets really, really cool color. What up, Tyler? Douglas fucking Spink could never. Here we go. Here's a grown out piece. I'll do this one on like Friday. Dude, it gets wicked color. Purple in the middle. It's neon fucking. It's a really cool piece. What happened? Please send that to Shadow Hoax. Let's go. Discord gang. Shadow Hoax. Parrotfish. In the fucking giving spirit. Wow. Shout out to Parrotfish. That was awesome. I can't believe it was a year ago, Parrotfish, that you sent us those ornaments. I was sitting right here in this fucking spot. A year's gone by pretty fast. It's crazy. It isn't Douglas Spink. It isn't. Douglas Spink was a $30 million drug lord who had sex with animals, and you look just like, okay, great, hilarious. You know, it's always a really good joke or reference when absolutely nobody knows the reference, and then we look it up and it doesn't even come up, and then you had to like reassure yourself. Like, it does take a little bit of sting out of the out of what you have to say. Just a heads up for next time. We're all for good fun and good jokes, you know. I'd love to be a part of a good one with you one of these days, but so far, swing and a miss, not gonna lie. Now, if you want to make it even, we should see a picture of what you look like. I think that that's fair. Because it's giving mommy's basement vibes. I'm just saying the vibe it's giving because I got nothing else to go off. Could have at least said he looked like a penis with foreskin pulled back. Oh, let's go. Well, you know what? You paint a house for a guy that lives in your neighborhood. Nobody calls you the house painter. You fix a toilet for a needy family. Nobody in town calls you the plumber. You fucking go one time. Uh, 25. Oh, Douglas Spink. Yeah. Oh, that one. That Douglas Spink. Ew, dude, that's funny. He called me a chicken fucker, boss. You hear this, coach? He's cursing. Let's go. 25, Charlie, you got it. Hey, dude, I'd hate too, man. Trust me. Anytime I get one of them haters, I understand. I have empathy. I put myself in your shoes and I go, looking at me. Op G wants to be, looks around. What he sees me killing it. Ugh. So I have empathy. Dick Buckets, he's cursing, coach. Let's go. He got me, dude. He got me. How will I ever recover? I'm a 40-year-old man, white man. He burned me, dude. I'll never recover. $10, let's go. Blue A can. I love this piece, actually. This was a giant ass chunk. It's hard to, I appreciate a good rip though. I could laugh at myself harder than most people would be able to laugh at me. But it also has to be clever and creative. Like, you signed up and had all that time to come up with something good. And it just fell so short. It was crazy how flat the note was. So, she ate ass now. She's a lesbian. I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm trying here with you. It's like pulling teeth. It's like when a really good interviewer has a guy on who just like freezes. It's like, you're not giving me nothing to work with, dude. So let's go. But hey, we love our lesbians. I love y'all's websites. So, big fan. Favorite porn, he said. Two girls, one cup website. Dude, you guys are too raunchy for me, dude. Rugmuncher.net. Let's go. I'm a good Christian white man who has sex for procreation. Y'all are out here just having sex for fun. I don't know what's gayer than that. I saw a lesbian sticking her whole arm elbow deep in another girl's ass. That was hot. Whoa, man. Hey, whatever, cranks your gears, I guess, but I'm not into that kind of thing. But whatever. If that's your personality and your thing, maybe lay off porn a little bit, See, that's the problem. Rick Rube, you got it at 60. Women will use toys and just burn the damn clit clutch. Or as I call it, the clitch. That's a problem. You should probably back off of that. Thank you for the follow. But guys will burn the damn brain clutch. You start off with some freaking, I don't know, dude, whatever, regular type shit. And then before you know it, dude, a year later, you're on the fucking onion router dark web. And the fucking Chris Hansen's at your goddamn door. So I am the type of person, first of all, I ain't wasting no damn busted nut on a screen. That's fucking lame. Whatever you do, you do. I got a bad bitch at home. All right? If we're just being real. So, and when you're 40, dude, you ain't just wasting it. It's hard enough to get it in with her with all these damn kids around. I would never show up with the empty, and already, can't, sorry, babe. That's the equivalent of like a woman saying she's got a headache when a dude's like, can't tonight. That's because he fucking already did it on his screen. Not me, dude. I'm fucking ready. Let's go, baby. Can a torch live amongst hammers? Yes, but give it some space, man. Sometimes they'll try to fight. My torches are like, they bump up into the hammer frog spawn part of the garden, but I certainly try to keep them separated. I'm not like freaking out if this torch might open in an hour and it's going to touch this hammer. Not the biggest deal, but I would try to give them some space. You can always give stuff space too by lifting it. So like if you could put like a piece of PVC under it and lift it a little bit. We do that a lot with acanthos. Like instead of jamming them all together, we fit more of them when we raise one. In a display tank, it might be a little bit harder to do, but $40 from the Lepto from my farm. How cool is this animal right here? Look at this. Come on, bro. You got a dog? Cool story, dude. My fucking coral spits out yellow rims as it grows, dude. So $40, Rick Rube. I think that might be 2 in a row also. What's your max bench, bruh? I bet you I could bench your little ass. You know what I'm saying? That's for sure. That's for sure. All right, let me see. Encruster from the farm we just did. Let's go Asian Acan. I think that's a good next move. Let's go $10. Bro, these are so healthy. Look at the tennies are out. The heads are nice and flat and even. Sounds like a damn... Dude, the way I'm talking sounds like a fucking soft core roll porn. You get it? The tennies were out. The head was inflated and flattened. Maybe the type of shit Abe watches, dude, maybe. All right, let's go. 75. That might be a knockout blow. I don't know if that's a real blow. Did you mean a real bid? Did you mean 25? If you fat finger it, just let me know. Poral corn? Exactly. Soft core roll. 75. Let's go. All right, dude. Fucking 3 spins. Boom. Flatwormed. Let's go. And Abe, the type of dude to have to dip his wiener in Lugol solution. You don't want to know what falls off, dude. Let's go. You don't want to know what creepy crawly's coming off of there. What up, Tyann? Good live tonight. Good live tonight. We were just talking about your live. We have a jackpot on the wheel tonight, 12% off, in reference to your 12 days. Check this out. This shot I thought was really cool. For the life of me, when I first seen it, I couldn't figure out what the fuck was going on. It's just this really small piece of like macroalgae that's growing in between the polyps. We used to call these Chucky's brides. I don't know, maybe these are a little bit different. So you have some orange in the middle. I just really like these. I think the frag is a really cool piece. Deuces, thank you. Hoxdale, thank you. Yeah, I didn't know when Tyann's live was going to be done. So I was like, well, I don't know. I don't want to start when she's live. Gives me time to get ready, and I don't want to overlap her stuff. I'm trying to get some of them Tyann and Cheyenne crumbs, dude. Their stream is like Long John Silver's, dude. I'm just trying to get some crumbs. So I saw Kristen Kirk won something. I saw Fatima won our gift card. That was pretty cool. Charlie, 30% off the logo light is still on until midnight tonight. I bought one. I talked to Rhino's Reef. I said, dude, I'm going to be streaming and making a lot of content in 2026. And I'm ditching the green screen. And I want the logo behind me like that. I was like, it's going to be seen all the time. So he seemed like he was pretty excited to do it. Got one yesterday. Sweet. Let's go. I was going to buy JB1 one for, we were talking to JB1 because I was like, I don't really know that Rhino's Reef guy at all. And she was like, oh man, I buy stuff from him all the time. So I'm like, all right, cool. Well, if you do, then I trust him. And she was like, I need a logo so I could get one of those lights. And I hit up Lavelle and I was like, yo, let's make JB1 a logo. I was like, charge me, make her a logo. He made her a logo, and I was gonna send the logo to Rhino's Reef to buy her a sign, and she fucking already went and did it. So $60 going once. Let's go. Nice piece. You know? What's the turnaround for the lights? I have no idea. I don't know. Let's go. 12%. Shout out to Tyann. 12 days of Christmas. Let's go. And I've seen some people in there, they don't even celebrate Christmas in there trying to get giveaways. How dare you? Let's go. Oh, this is supposed to be a video. All right, well, never mind on that one. Let's do a little frilly purple mushroom. Good size on this one. $20. What are you overstocked on right now? Wanted to make me a box. We got a lot of Zoes, a lot of Acans, a lot of Bernard Poros, a lot of Encrusters, Favias, Alvies just got cut today. I have a decent amount of hammers. I would say that's what we have the most stock of. Fast growing Zoes, yeah, I would say everything that we have in, I have 2 Zoe tanks. And the cheaper Zoes, they all grow pretty fast. But nothing that's like a weed or anything like that. I don't keep any like protopales that grow like a weed, or I can't risk anything taking over my, my egg crate. I don't want any Zoes that like are gonna grow so fast they're gonna grow on my egg crate. I want to be able to cut them before that. I like to keep my egg crate nice and clean. It's one thing I hate, man, when I see some other vendors online and the fucking egg crate just looks like so dingy and algae and fucking aptasias and bubble algae. It's like, dude, it's not that hard to like make 2 racks of the same size and swap them out, you know? I honestly find that it makes the corals way healthier when we put them on clean racks. I don't know, maybe they just open up more or what. We do that every Christmas. Tough time of year to get everyone together, but I sure appreciate everyone hanging out with us. You had some pretty good numbers in there today. I thought I saw like 70 to 80 people. I'll tell you what, on my phone, I can't always pull up the live. It says you're live, I click on the live, and it brings me to the beginning of your live stream where it's counting down the number. I can't fast forward it. Today, for some reason, it just worked. So I was working out in the garage, and I just had you on in the background, and then I exited out. I took a shower, came down here, and I couldn't get back on it. So I got on it at the very end on my computer. So I'll tell you this, Facebook is absolutely fucking terrible in so many ways. I'm not just saying that because they banned my page, which was ridiculous, by the way. But it's just been really bad. Which I'm like, okay, if you're going to ban me from the app that most people are probably going to be leaving more than they're using, fuck it. Not that they care, but I spend a lot of money on ads on Facebook, and I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put all those ads towards probably TikTok, YouTube. I mean, I guess I'd put some on Instagram, even though that is Meta, $20, not a crazy color hammer, but it's a fatty, The lives are right when I get up, so I have a lot going on. I'm trying, though. Said, sorry, Charlie. It's all good. We like what we like. So, yeah, sometimes I have a hard time getting on her live stream on my phone. Computer seems to work fine. But, typically when Tyann's live, I'm doing other stuff, so I don't watch on the computer. Need an app? I mean, there is an option on I use Wix, which is a really big website host. There is an option. We actually kind of messed around with it. It has like its own group social media kind of deal thing. But it was glitching like crazy. And that was like a year ago. So I don't know. Maybe. So sad. I've been working so much. I didn't notice my NEM moved back, sucked up to my power head and killed everything but 3 fish in my tank. J-Rock, dude, that sucks. It happened to Nathan not that long ago, too. It does happen in a display tank with NEMs, man. I can't lie. That does suck. So it's like one thing to lose the NEM, but then it kills the other shit. Rough. Fuck NEMs. I keep mine in baskets. I know that doesn't help you when you have a display tank. But I keep my NEMs in baskets, and that always doesn't help. The other day I had a NEM. I never had this problem. The basket was kind of close to the drain. Well, the NEM put its tentacle out into the fucking drain and was gripping itself through the basket into the drain. I'm like, motherfucker, dude, you guys are problems. But I love NEM. Fucking awesome. I posted one on my personal page today. I don't know if you've seen that, but damn, dude, it was probably one of the most unique ones I've seen here. Check it out. It's like pink and green. I sold this one to JV1. She was supposed to get a purple carpet NEM, and it never came in. They didn't even tell me anything. They were just sent me my box, and my purple carpet NEM wasn't in there. So I messaged her. I'm like, hey, sorry, this thing never came. But then that other one opened up, and I was like, yo, I got this, though. $10, super shiny gold. I love these polyps right here. Message failed to send. Failed to send. That's weird. I can't keep NEMs alive. Everything else thrives. That's really weird. Do you have filefish, peppermint shrimp? Something that's picking at them? That is kind of weird. But hey, I guess it's a blessing in disguise if you ask some of these people in the chat. Not to be too soon with it. 4 tangs and a fox face. Once my tank gets its life back together, I'm gonna build the Zoe tank. Zoes are just addicting. It's the one Zoe or the one coral that like I feel like bridges the gap between, you know, nerds, high-end people, and beginners. Emerald crab, 2 peppermints. The peppermint could be doing it. I'm not saying they are, but they definitely could be picking at them. The emerald crab's not going to be the problem. But a peppermint shrimp can definitely kill flower nems, bubble tips. It's definitely possible. Smart move. Pulled all nems out of mine after that. Sometimes it's not easy. They lay their foot down and then you can't get rid of them. It's like you're stuck with them. 25, good price. I got good price for you, my friend. Good price. Going once. Didn't know about the peppermint shrimps. That's why I'm here, dude. You don't have to cipher through all the fucking bullshit. I've owned multiple stores. I've worked at the highest volume store in Chicago. I was there for 8 years. I do this. You know, I just don't be flexing the reef knowledge. Because it's just like, I just been doing this. So peppermints can eat nems. Better than my AI. I met you, Aquatica. Yeah, I remember you coming into Aquatica all the time. People don't understand. They'll be like, I've had a tank for 10 years. And I'm like, dude, I've worked at the highest volume store. I didn't have no kids. I worked every weekend and weekdays. Not every weekday. I worked 7 days a week. 8 in the morning until 6 p.m. Just fucking tanks. That's it. There's just no, you know, I'm not bragging. I'm saying that like, there's no replacement for experience. You know what I mean? And I certainly am not saying I know it all. That's for sure. But like when I tell somebody, you know, a yellow tang will typically act like this. It's like, dude, it's because I've fucking sold 10,000 of them and seen them in thousands of tanks from the minute the tank went up and the minute the tank went down. I do this. Stylo, $10. But one of the things that I do like about this hobby is that nobody knows it all. And I can't stand the people who act like they do. And the information changes all the fucking time. So what you think you know, you may know. But in the future, knowing it may not be right anymore. I always say. 3 yellows in my 125 now. I don't typically recommend it because they do end up fighting. I think what is usually going to happen if you have 3 yellow tangs in a 125, one of them is going to become the runt. And he's probably going to get picked on until the point where he dies. And then probably will happen again, and then you'll end up with 1. It's just what typically happens. You know, it doesn't mean it's going to for sure. It doesn't mean maybe you don't have other fish that are dispersing the aggression. Maybe you got other tanks too. But that's typically what happens. Trying to find another wild yellow. I don't even know the fish. So like when I say I know the fish game, as far as like how they act and stuff, but like prices of fish and where to get fish and stuff from, I'm so far removed from that game now that I would not be good help with. 34 tangs in my 360. Now see that, I think you're gonna have a lot more luck because not only is the tank way bigger, so they had come into less contact with the same fish, there's just too many of them to pick on one, you know? Maybe one turns into a runt and he does die at some point. I just think you're gonna get so much more out of a big pack like that. That's pretty cool. We're gonna have to do a tank share with you. The beginning of the year, every stream at 10 o'clock, we're gonna put a link out and you're gonna be able to join the stream and show off whatever you want. Tank, toes, titties. Well, you can't actually show titties on Twitch, but you get what I'm saying. It's gonna be a show off every 10 o'clock, every time I go live. We're gonna start that at the beginning of the year. This stylo is actually a really nice piece. I think it's called Twisted Metal Stylo. If you don't know, stylos are basically like an easy cousin to a Manipura. It's like if a Manipura and a Cyphastria fucked, the stylo would be the baby. It's true though. It's the best way I could describe it. I miss the Aquatica days. You know, I would have worked there forever. But you just can't put a ceiling on your boy. You can't tell your boy, you know, this is where the ceiling is. I'm just going to break out of that. So I am not meant to be kept in a box or capped in any way. So at a certain point, I had to do my own thing, and I learned so much from Aquatica. I blocked Mario on social media when I quit, but I would, if I seen him now, I would like to talk to him and tell him how much I appreciate the things I learned from Aquatica and from him. But I blocked him because he was an asshole when I was leaving. He was one of those guys who, like, there is no way to be, you know, amicable with each other after you go your separate ways. So, and I get it too, man. I get it where he's coming from. I've been burned by not only employees, but friends, close friends. I get it. But that store was awesome, man. It was really cool to work there. OTD, what up? I mean, dude, we had people don't know how badass Aquatica was. We had a fucking shark pond in the middle of the store. We had fresh water for days. We had a warehouse. It was all fish. There was no, I didn't fuck with birds or crickets or fucking fuzzy mice, snakes, none of that shit. It was all aquariums all the time. And I mean, like I said, there's no way to replace that amount of volume. That picture sucks. And the knowledge that I picked up there at that amount of time, you know. 25, let's go. Used to take my son, when he was 2, he's 18. Holy shit, that's crazy. Crickets suck. Dude, I worked in, I don't know if any of you guys know what Kankakee is, but it's a fucking shithole. People get mad when I say that. I don't really give a fuck. It's a shithole. The median household income in Kankakee is like 41,000. That means everybody in the whole house in 1 year, 41,000 median income. It's a shithole. I mean, I'm not saying you don't have money, you're a bad person. I'm trying to explain that this is a really rough, bad, poverty-stricken part of or town. And I worked in their pet store. And I mean, it was, dude, tarantula, bird eater tarantulas, corn, snakes, ferrets, mice, crickets, fucking, I put up with all that shit just to work in the saltwater section, build my way up to the saltwater section where everyone wanted to work. You know, if you're the new guy, you're cleaning fucking rat cages. Sorry, bud. Worked my way up from there, became the main guy there. And then I did that at Aquatica. I started off just cleaning filter socks. Every day, cleaning filter socks. I listened to so many hours of like Alex Jones and talk radio because 8 hours a day I was cleaning filter socks. Until then I started working my way up, you know, to being the main guy there. So all these people that want to act like, you know, your boy didn't put in his dues, they don't fucking know anything. Some guy today was trying to rip me. He was like, you lost your store, ha ha ha. First of all, I didn't own the store, the building I rented. They bought it. The town bought it. What could I do? There's like, I paid my dues, my guy. $40. Let's go. What up, folks? I don't know what we got for Gotti. Let me see. Oh God, here's Garrick. Dude, Garrick has taken the Sora videos way too far. I don't even think he lives in the real world anymore. he strictly lives in the Sora metaverse. He just sent me this. I haven't watched it yet. So let's see. Where's the audio?
Catching all the gunk. Out with the swap these filter socks. They've been catching all the gunk. Out with the old fresh one in. I'll rinse this out in a bit. Wait, that looks like a real sock. Mind if I try it?
My guess, don't blame me if you smell like the sump. Look at
Is
that.
that
Swap
mythical?
these filter socks. They've been catching all the gunk. Out with the old fresh one in. I'll rinse this out in a bit. Wait, that looks like a real sock. Mind if I try?
Did you see those fucking mom jeans that Garrick wears, dude? Even AI got his drip fucked up. Oh my god, dude. And then I like how it's got me. It's kind of scary how close it does get me sometimes. I will say this body shape here is maybe me in like maybe a month or two if I stay on the intermittent fasting, and then I'm gonna blow this guy away. I'm gonna kick that guy's ass. Dude's got the fucking acid wash mom jeans, bruh. 45, Rick Roop. Dude looks like he closes the fridge with his hip. He looks like when you go in his closet, and I'm not even gonna lie, this is kind of how my closet looks. It's just black hoodie, black hoodie, black hoodie, black hoodie. I do relate. Charlie, you got it. 50, I seen it. Sorry, Rick Roop. I can relate, dude. What am I talking? I've got Kush Coral shirts that are 15 years old or some shit. Here's another one here.
Pay, I just need a little time.
Tarek, you still owe me for those 8 cans.
Whoa, what's going on here? I'm just catching my breath.
He bought coral, never paid.
620. Let me see the invoice. Pay, I just need a little.
He thinks it's funny that nobody uses, only in AI world do people use XRP for anything. The only clothes of color are my Kush Corals clothes. Well, and the acid wash jeans. So, Abe says, I'm attracted to horses. Why do you think? I think you're just fucking weird now. Like, I don't think you're funny, and Jackie's probably gonna ban you. I never really ban people, but it's like, was that supposed to be funny at all? You kind of seem like it. I don't know. What do you want me to say to that? Why is it always trolls that are like the dumbest fucking people? I don't understand that. Like, what was the thought? Take me through the thought process when you were typing that. And you were like, this is going to be funny. I don't get it. You banned the Italian guy quick. I did not ban him. I don't ban. I'm pretty liberal with keeping people around and letting them say their piece. I think it's hilarious. I know. That's what I'm saying. We don't understand your thought process of why you were like, I think it's gonna be hilarious. Let's send. I don't know, man. I don't know. I wish I had something for you. Money Pit, you got it. Let's go. I do remember that. I forgot about the Italian guy until you. We were just giving him a hard time. So. Send that to Charlie. Let's go. See, while this guy's over here thinking about a horse, whatever. Dude, people are giving corals away. It's all love. And then you come in here acting like a weirdo. If you actually were cool and got along, you'd probably get like free corals and maybe a friend or two, which seems like you need. Or a dad or something, you know? Somewhere, something went wrong. Super nice. Thanks for giving that away. That's awesome. Check this out. Let's do Pink Diamond real quick. Pink Diamond, Classic Zoe. Let's see where it goes. $5. I got throat cancer for eating too much box. I don't even remember. I remember the Italian guy, but I don't remember what he had said. It's just, it's crazy to me how many like haters and trolls we get. And I get it, dude. We're successful. We do what a lot of these people wish they could. It's always like this. It's always like you're a loser and not successful. But then they like come on our streams and like try to fuck with our streams or try to fuck with our Facebook page and stuff like that. It's crazy. It's like if you spent the time hating on other people or trolling or whatever, wasting time, maybe you're not hating or whatever, but it's like you could actually build something and be in a better place, you know? I'm fine with it. I don't want more competition, you know, just in general in life. So, gonna have to start another tank with all the corals. Let's go. It's free real estate. Fast grower? No, I wouldn't say a pink diamond is a fast grower. I would say it's a good grower. Like we frag it probably every couple months. But I don't think it's like necessarily like I wouldn't consider it a fast grower. I wouldn't consider it a slow grower. I know I'm a lot of help. Could be part of the best community in the hobby. Yeah, you know, and it's thank you, Shadow. Let's go. You know, I just don't understand why you wouldn't want me on your side, number one. You know, why you would want me against you? I don't understand that, but whatever. Maybe you don't fear the man. That's fine. But not having me on your side seems crazy. But add you to the list. I'm an asset to have in your corner. I mean, I'm not trying to sell myself. I don't give a shit. I'm just saying. I enjoy rage baiting. I get it. The crash outs are one of the best parts of the stream. So, but there's like a way to do it. You know, there's like a way, there's like, you know, some people who like, they see you joking around with another guy and they don't even know you at all. And they're like going to come in with like real hardcore rips and cut downs and like just say real mean, ignorant shit. It's like, I don't even know you like that. Just uncalibrated, socially awkward people, really, I guess. But, and it's easy to say whatever behind a screen when nobody can see what you look like. Probably looking like Douglas fucking Spink over there. So $50. Miggy, you got it. Let's go. 280? Hell yeah, dude. Let's go. That's big boy tank. I'll fight you in real life. Those muscles ain't going to help you all the time when you're fighting. I'm not saying that they're going to be a hindrance or whatever, but you know how you can use a gi to choke a guy out? I'll fucking use your damn trap muscle to choke your ass out, dude. I'll hide behind your shoulder blades because you know you ain't fucking touching me then. Oh, shit, dude. That'd be the one place you wouldn't find me, bruh. Let's do a cheap hammer real quick. $10. So I used to bounce at bars for a living. I always like when people say that, like you're supposed to respond like, oh man, he's UFC bouncer. You know what I'm saying? Drunk fucking retards. Damn. You know? It's like I used to fucking play football when I was in high school, dude. Watch out. Big tough guy. He is a big guy, though. He is a big guy. I think if Tyler was coming at me with some, ill intent, I'm not going to try to fight him. We're going straight to the, fucking firearm. I used to have a bouncer friend. He was always getting his ass kicked. Not relating this to you, but But that's a common thing that people will say. And it's like, bitch, you got hired because you look scary. Like, I would hire you too to be a bouncer. I've beaten up a number of them bar bouncers. Now he's like, I'm just giving you a hard time, dude. But I would fucking hide behind your damn shoulder blades and you would never find me. All I'm saying is I've been in a tussler too. Yeah, I believe that. I mean, I don't know. Is that considered a tussle? When you got, you know, sobriety, your team, the environment, you're in a home field advantage. Some drunk idiot takes a swing. You're comparing that to, you know, this peak male performance. I don't have all that baggage muscles that you got, dude. Slowing me down, dude. What you gonna do between the motherfuckers between your damn shoulder blades, bro? And you like this. Oh, somebody give me my protein shake. Dude, I'll put a fucking shaker cup between your damn shoulder blades, dude, and you fucking would go crazy. Problem isn't the drunk ones, is the ones cranked out you gotta worry about. I can't even scratch my own back. That's what I'm saying, dude. So it's like paper beats rock beats scissors, scissors beats paper. It's like no one is infallible. You know, there's always a way. So as long as I got this, you can be scissors, bro. I'm gonna be rock. Let's go. $40. And we know Abe ain't never been in a fight in his life if we ain't talking about him, you know, fighting with his wiener over his fucking tablet. You could just tell that. We can all agree on that, right? I believe we can all agree on that. Wife's not happy about it, but oh well. Don't get me started, dude. Next, oh God, I could hear it now in the chat. Happy wife, happy life. Give me a fucking break. Oh, let's go. Where my Zoe people at? No, you know what? Let's go Blasto. It's a little guy, but it's actually pretty cool. $5, let's go. I didn't say that. I didn't say you did. You said you handled it properly. Oh, she's upset about it, but oh fucking well. My kids give me all the shit about it, my fish tanks, so my wife don't have to. Mine is neither. Every time Kush shows up, she's like, what the fuck did you buy this time? I've had plenty of wives. And not just wives. Some, you know, women reefers, their man's getting jealous. Why you always watching him? You accidentally called me Bobby in bed the other night. I was pissed off. You spend more time in that stream than you do in the bedroom. I've heard it all from every fucking angle, dude. Jealous. My wife watches with me. She bids too. See, and that's the perfect combination. You know? You're not going to be a crackhead and then marry somebody who's like about exercising. At least not happily. My wife called my Bobby had to cut her off the stream. Funk's got me interested in watching the streams. He buys, I get to look at the pretty corals. See, and you get to hang out, and then you bond. And then everyone's closer. And it's just a win-win, you know? And there's people out there hating on that. Hating on our stream, hating on the brand. You know, sad people, dude. They're miserable, and they want you to be miserable. It's not enough to be miserable yourself, okay? You got to spread it. Half the time I'm here to hang out. Well, I certainly appreciate it. I am an adult that is around kids pretty much all day long. Sounded weird. My kids. I don't see many other people in real life. So I need my Kush community crew. Mine thinks I'm the luckiest motherfucker alive, always winning boxes of corals from you. Hey, dude, even when you don't, you know I'll put free box on there. I'm miserable, but I'm not trying to pass it around. All right, well, you're the exception to the rule then, I guess. Oh, that was pretty funny. Sorry. Well, you know, that's fine. Sometimes you got to keep those things to yourself. At least you're self-aware. That's one thing that I don't like is people who aren't self-aware. I'm a very self-aware person. I can respect other people who are self-aware, faults and all. So, yeah, I was gonna say we love you, Gail. At least you got this place. That Abe guy doesn't even have that. Oh shit. Let's do another ACAN. Because like I said, they're looking good. Look at this weird ass ACAN. I don't know if I'm considering it a rainbow, but it's definitely cool. It's got this like reds and blacks and I don't know, really cool piece. The stream holds me together. You and me both, baby. You and me both. Why do you think I'm live on a Wednesday? I'm like, damn, I didn't ship out today. Normally I'm too tired to stream. Shipping takes it out of me, man. Brain power fucking kicks my ass, shipping. But I said, dude, I didn't ship this week. I don't even know what to do with myself. I need my peoples. 60, let's go. I was a little bit, I don't want to say depressed. I was a little bit bummed there that my Facebook page got fucking banned again. It's like, dude, I don't want to fucking make a rebrand. I made the Coral Culture page, you know, just in case, whatever. But it's like, and I like that brand. I think if I really put what I wanted to into it, I can make that a cool brand. I don't want to do anything separate. I am fucking Kush Corals, bro. Like, so. And really it was because it was part of the new plan of the advertising and the funnel for the 2026. But it's getting banned because of Kush. It's getting banned because people are mass reporting it. There's a million Kush groups. So the guy who got my Instagram back wants $8,000 to get the Facebook page back. Fuck you, guy. So it's not even that. It's just like running ads is impossible on certain platforms. I don't really want to run ads on TikTok. I'd rather run them on Facebook. But it is what it is. He's the one who got it banned. Nah, I don't think so. I mean, I haven't talked to him for years. And I didn't talk to him until it got banned. So. But, yeah, we get people who like mass report us. And then from what ChatGPT told me, now that the first page was Kush Corals, it got banned. Started up another one called Kush Corals, it got banned. It's like basically you're in the algorithm, and if you start a page called Kush Corals, like it's gonna get banned. That's what ChatGPT. I don't know. What's the point of really starting a new one? At least right now. But it was to run ads, so I don't know. Maybe. What if my last name was Kush, dude? You know? And it's like, here's the deal. It's kind of like, I'm a goddamn fucking free American motherfucker, dude. I'm not doing anything illegal. Like, so, fuck yourself. Me telling Facebook, you know what I mean? That's the thing. It's like, I don't want to spell it differently. I don't want to be KC Corals or something like that. And I get it. You're just saying, trying to make a workaround. I understand what you're saying. I mean, I guess I could use Kush Coral spelled that way. It's just not the same. It's like, how about you start spelling your name with, you know, Kayla with a C. Just go. Is that you? It ain't you. I'm not wearing a fucking skin suit. I gotta be me. No, I don't know. I like the coral culture. I like the Illuminati style that we made. But I'm not gonna like make videos under a different name. I'm just not gonna do that. Rebranding sucks. So yeah, I don't know what to do. I think what I'll probably do is I will just turn my personal page on Facebook will be the place that I post reels. And if people find me from there, because I do get followers from reels no matter what, whenever I post them, I'll just send them to the link tree, I guess. I don't know. Tyler's out. Appreciate you, 3-year-old. Man, I'll tell you what, it's hard for me as a dad with kids at all these different ages to tell you my favorite age, but dude, 2 to 3 is a pretty cool age. Pearl is in that age, and man, she is fucking hilarious, dude. But also, Coral is 5, and she's hilarious. What up, Methodically? Dude's great, fucking terrible at the same time. Yeah, obviously. It's got its bad parts, too. 5 to 7 is best for me. They're a little bit more self-sufficient at 5 to 7. You don't have to worry about, like, fucking crayons on the goddamn walls and shit. What up, Max? 18 and over is best for me. Well, I'll tell you this, man. Me and Jackie get all these things done that we do. You know, we have help from Tim and from Tim's girlfriend, Jessica. My mom sometimes will watch the kids, but that's pretty much the extent of our help. My mom's boyfriend fixes a lot of stuff for us if something goes wrong. I mean, and that is pretty much the extent of the help that we have with 5 kids, you know, and the business. I don't know what we're going to do when the kids are actually helping. Like, as a company, we're going to be fucking crushing it. We do this shit now. That's a 3, but all the way acts, talks like, has my attitude. You gotta love how dumb sometimes the kids are at like 8, 9 years old, though. Man, they do some dumb shit. Couldn't find a fucking thing if it was in front of their face, bruh. You can send them home whenever you want. I enjoy it. I enjoy being a dad. I think, you know, I'm in such a lucky spot. Like I said, that guy was making fun of me today because he was like, he was trying to. He's like, you lost your store. What a loser. And I'm thinking, first of all, I had to deal with the public all the time at the store. It was a big stress just having a store. And now I get to walk down the stairs and be with my family 24/7. It's like, dude, it's not exactly the deepest burn. It's not the deepest cuts you're hitting me with, my guy. $50. Let's go. By the way, there's a raffle up. I can't believe you guys haven't filled that raffle. I haven't really pushed it very hard. I was looking at that Ghani on the raffle today. It's so badass. I'm like, how is this raffle filled? Probably from lack of promoting it. So maybe we should do that. 2 and done. No more babies for me. Well, you're barely even keeping up with replacing yourself. My God, these people, dude. I think anything under 4 kids, dude. What are you even doing, dude? Get a dog. Here's a really nice rainbow ACAN. Couple heads on here. $20. My wife too good to stop. Oh, dude. I feel you. No, I'm kidding. I say that as a joke because I do understand how blessed of a position I am in to be able to have kids and stuff. So, you know, it's hard when I seriously every day I'm so thankful that I don't have to drive to Aquatica or somewhere, you know, to make sure the family is taken care of. It's also why I work so hard. I just feel like I owe it to all of them to just go absolutely as hard as I fucking can without killing myself. Said Merry Christmas, Max. I got endless pipes with no babies. Let's go, he said. Endless pipes with no babies. Weird way to say that you can't get it up anymore. We wanted more, and the wife came down with stage 4 cancer. Well, that is obviously when things happen like that, that's super sad. I'm sorry to hear that because I can't imagine. Dude, Jackie gets a hangnail. I'm like, that bitch better be okay, dude. No, wife got the snip snip. Well, that's the way to do it, you know. If these women want to get out there and grab your seed and then tie the tubes up because they don't want to do it again, that's fine. But, you know, hey, you have to start bringing some more women around and filling these ovens up. All right? Because 2 kids ain't going to do it. My boys are 25 and 29 and basically adopted their friends who have a household. That's cool. I would like to be the house that our kids hang out at and feel safe at, you know, because I definitely remember having good places and bad places when I grew up where we would hang out. That Trap, you got it, man. Girl, one boy, we good. I know some people are watching. Look, kids, I like my peace and quiet. That is one of the trade-offs, man. You know, if you like, let's say, taking a shit and being on your phone alone for 5 minutes, you just forget about that. Now, I will say the joy that you get from having kids surpasses that. But, oh, you got a headache? You can call off work. You ain't calling off kids. This is a Lorax Zoe from ACI. Our homies over at ACI. I've been growing these quite a while. Slow grower, super bright. 30 is a really good price. Send your resume to kushcorals@aol.com. No, you send them to Jackie. She's the one who does the vetting, you know? Because I'll just be honest, dude. I'm very unimpressed with them hoes. I'm just, oh, okay, cool. You got 2 tits. All the models come with that. Every standard model comes with that. Can you cook? Can you clean? Can you make invoices for Kush Corals? Can you hold a baby while fucking I'm streaming? You know, can you rub Jackie's fucking booty while I'm giving her a back rub? Those are the fucking questions on the application. So, and when you're lucky enough to have a chick like mine, first of all, I don't want to deal with any other fucking women. She can deal with them. You know, ultimately, she's got the say, and that goes anyways. So, what the fuck do I look like? Asking questions. Stares at you while getting wiping. Dude, the stares you get while wiping. Or like you're in the bathroom and you're like literally trying to take a shit and the kid's like, you stink. These women be lazy, dude. Seriously. It's like, okay, we will literally take care of you. You don't have to ever pay for any fucking thing ever. But you gotta bring something. They don't. So, they're the ones missing out. You think you're going to get all this prize and not, just because you exist? That's what they got simps out there for. I don't know what we're even talking about. Jeroboam, you got it at 60. Let's go. Bro, that Acantho you got is nasty. Some nice meats in this stream lately. We're not this stream, but this community. We've been getting some nice Acanthos. Rebecca, what are you laughing at? Don't be laughing. But for real, though, hey. I'm sorry. Your mans can't get it together. You rather have a bum to yourself than share a top G. That's your loss. I'd rather have 10% of $1 million than have my own $10. But hey, math ain't mathing for a lot of these people. So $60, let's go. I don't even know what we're talking about. This is a stream. I'm fasting and I'm working out. So here's the deal. I'll tell you this. A lot of you guys know because you've been around. You've seen me get fat, get skinny, get jacked. Maybe not jacked. Tyler's laughing right now. The energy level, it goes way through the roof when I'm in better shape. We do know this. Okay, let's pick one or two more. We're back live tomorrow. Tyann's live tomorrow. We're live tomorrow. That's how it's going to fucking be. Look at this. Look at this. Let's do a quick little encruster. One or two more. We're going to be live a lot until December 15th. We're going to shut down the shipping for a little bit. I feel good now. I got the UPS guy's number. So that helps me a little bit. He comes a little later than normal, which is nice. Because that was the really good part about having the old UPS guy was he was just a nice guy. But him coming super late was so nice for shipping. It's been stressful having to get this shit done by like 3 o'clock instead of 5, Log on for Rip Bobby tomorrow. Not ripped yet. I started slow. I'll be honest, dude. I haven't worked out at all. I mean, like, at all. Shoveling snow. I mean, I carry buckets and shit around, but actually working out, I haven't at all. So today I made sure I burned my arms out. Stop eating at 6. So now I can't eat again until noon tomorrow. And I don't know what I'll eat tomorrow. I've got ribs out. Been eating a lot of ribs. I want to make a meatloaf again. I got the veal, the pork, and the beef out to make a meatloaf. I did eat McDonald's the other day. It was the first time in like a long time. Didn't really miss it. Didn't really care. Was over it. Ribs are good. I always had a hard time making them, and now that we've been doing those pre-cut ribs, I'll tell you what, man, I'll never do ribs probably on the rack again. It's so much better when they're pre-chopped. Put a box of stuffing in with your meatloaf. All right, well, let's not get too crazy, okay? I got ripped for fucking 2 weeks for putting a splash of milk in my meatloaf last time. Which goes in meatloaf, by the way. All those people making fun of me for the meatloaf, they're mouth breathers that eat ground beef in a shape of a loaf. Always put milk in meatloaf. Thank you, dude. Vindicated. Feels always good to feel, I'm always being vindicated. Nothing, that's what I'm saying, dude. They just take ground beef. What do you mean you put milk and seasoning in it? I ain't never heard of somebody using different kind of meats for meatloaf. What do you mean you put an egg and milk and breadcrumbs in it? What are you fucking fancy? What are you fucking gay? The fuck? How do you eat it? Just take the fucking hamburger meat and put it in the loaf. I'm a man. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Pressed and formed pre-chopped ribs. No, you're talking about, now I do like a fucking, like a McRib. I don't like the McRib. But if you ever go somewhere that has like the equivalent of a McRib, the fake, I know what you're talking about. The pressed ones with the fake char and shit. Those are actually not that bad, dude, if you get it from a good place. Hog Wild has a, like a McRib with pickles, barbecue, and onion. It's fucking good, dude. Fuck you, Rick Roop. I'm not eating a McRib, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Those are good. Tell me those aren't good. Also, Jackie, who's the Travel Channel guy with his kids that goes like in the wilderness? He's got the glasses. He stopped doing YouTube because his fucking wife made him stop doing it. What's that guy's name? Outdoor Boys. He was eating Spam the other day. I guess in Hawaii they eat macaroni salad and what was the other thing? Rice. They eat rice and macaroni salad all the time in Hawaii. But anyways, here, let's do this Zoe real quick. I love this Zoe. Yeah, dude, he was eating Spam, and it's been a decade or longer since I've ate Spam, maybe 20 years. So he was in Hawaii, Nathan, he was in Hawaii, and he was slicing it pretty thin, and he was frying the Spam, and he was eating white rice with macaroni salad, which I thought was really weird. But I love macaroni salad, and we put condensed milk, like I've told you, in the macaroni salad. And I guess that's like a Hawaiian style macaroni salad. It did look odd, but what I was gonna say was he kind of made me want some Spam, dude. That char on the Spam, that like black char on the Spam. I could taste the salt from here. And it sucks because now I'm fasting and it's like, God, I'm going to always think about food all the time. Been going to try Spam again. It's been years. I feel like it would give me a headache. Where are we at? I don't know. I'm sorry. I thought you guys were bidding on it. My bad. Spam and fried eggs is killer. That does sound good. You know what sounds good? Spam fried rice. I don't even know why I just thought of that. After you said that, it came to my mind. Spam fried rice sounds fire. But I'd probably get a headache. I get headaches, dude, like, sucks. I hate headaches. I get them a lot. If I eat Chinese food, like MSG gives me headaches. And Spam, basically, isn't it like meat and MSG? Like, that's all it is. So I think I would probably not feel good if I ate some Spam, but wouldn't be the first time I ate something I shouldn't, you know? Wouldn't be the first time, probably today. Little meat in the MSG. Like people use just beef in their meatloaf. Spam is just MSG with like 3D printed fucking slop. Did you see? We talked about it before. The guy from Campbell's was talking about how he doesn't eat Campbell's. Who the fuck wants to eat 3D printed meat? Why would he say that? Do you think they're using 3D printed meat in foods that we eat now that we think is real food? Like we all know some shit is just trash, but I don't think they tell us it's 3D meat or 3D printed anything, you know? I think fast food places do. Like, what do you think? Like McDonald's puts, like I know they put preservatives and fucked up shit. Do you think they're actually using printed lab-grown meat? What's the difference between lab-grown meat and 3D printed? I'm not gonna lie. I've been fasting since 6 o'clock, which is only like 4.5 hours, and lab-grown meat don't sound too bad right now. Just kidding. I'm gonna take my health serious, dude. You'll see, watch. 4 months now from the stream, we're gonna be doing 300 people on stream at a time. I'm gonna be turning down nudes in the DMs all the time. I don't like that picture. That was really not that good either. That's okay. It's like chemical reactions. I will say this, dude. Probably the past 5-6 years or so, I've went down a rabbit hole of like how food and how addicting food is. And I totally get it, dude. Like when you're eating like shit, you could just eat and eat and eat and just like nonstop. And you want more and you want more. It sucks. And we're not made to have access to food like that all the time. You know, we're in the spacesuits that still live in caveman days, but our reality is lab-grown meat and food on every fucking corner, you know? How much meat does it say Wendy's, BK, McD's a year? How much do they use a year? A lot. But that also, when couldn't you say the argument of like, at the very least, the chain of commands is moving so fast that you're getting fairly fresh ingredients? Am I just wrong about that? Like the meat from McDonald's, you know, you go to let's say you go to a restaurant in your town, it's very possible that the hamburger meat's been sitting in the freezer for fucking who knows how long. But at McDonald's, it's like there's no way it's just sitting, right? It's I don't know if there's more than one polyp. Compare that to how much meat is produced from slaughterhouses. You get a half cow for the freezer. I get that. I mean, but we also live in a place where you pay for convenience. We all know that, you know, convenience is something we pay for. But it would be nice if it was also good. What's that one meme where it's like, you can have something good and you can have something fast, but it won't be cheap. You can have something cheap and something fast, but it won't be good. The half cow's the move if you have space. Totally. I wish we could find a good place. We could. We just haven't. But I do stock up on food. I have a couple of like freezers that we like. We've been pretty good about only buying stuff from the grocery store, preparing our own meals, at least lately. Good, fast, or cheap. Yeah, you know, you just can't get it all. You know, you can get cheap corals. You might be able to get them fast, but they ain't gonna be good. We raise our own beef, pork, eggs, chickens. That's awesome, man. I respect that. I think it's not easy. I think it's so important, but you don't get, you know, the recognition for when you do that. I guess you get the fruits of the spoils, though, if you're taking care of your own family, eat what you know is good. We tried to do some gardening, okay? The problem is a goddamn green pepper's like fucking 40 cents, dude, and like they go bad so fast. I'm spending 7 hours outside fucking for a fucking green pepper that a goddamn caterpillar took out right one day before I pick it. So, you get it. Let's do one more. I'm sweating. But gardening is fun. All right, we did all the 8 cans I had. We did a lot of the pieces that we had here tonight. Let's do this. We released one of these the other day, and it was the only one we released. This would be the second release. Not the best picture, but still cool. These Cyphastrias with the lines are fucking crazy. I will be back live tomorrow, as long as I feel good, which I'm sure I will. I feel pretty good tonight. Got a little headache earlier, but I think I'm gonna chase Jackie's butt around here for a little bit and then go sit in the massage chair. And then tomorrow, Timmy's coming in. I don't know exactly what he's gonna do. I told him there's not a lot of room for cutting. What if we did like a live stream tomorrow? And Tim helped, you know, he was filming and stuff. So I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow. But we are ahead of schedule with not shipping. So Definitely will be live tomorrow. I wonder if Devin's around. Maybe we'll have him or OTD pop on the stream or something tomorrow. But yeah, after Tyann's live is over, pop back in here. We're going to be doing our damn thing. Show some fragging tips. I thought about it today. He was back there cutting all damn day. I don't know if he's going to cut tomorrow. We're about out of room. Ready for those corals today? I've been ready once they can safely ship. Trust me, I hate holding. I really do. I will say this. Shipping sucks. It's not my favorite part of what we do. It's just a part of what we have to do. We have to fulfill the orders. You can't take people's, it sucks. You can't take people's money and then just not send them the product. I know. So we have to fulfill the orders. It's not my favorite part of what we do. It's a lot of work. But when we don't ship, like Tuesday, we were all prepared to ship anyways. All it does is make the following week just double as hard. So I hate it. I don't like holding corals. Even as much as you want them, I want them out. But you got to do what's right. I'm an honest man, and I have to do what's right. So we're not risking the biscuit. And I don't know how it would have went. What is today? Wednesday? So we would have normally shipped yesterday for today, today for tomorrow. Probably would have been fine. I was kind of like, fuck, we should have shipped this week, I'm at this age though now, I don't fight shit, dude. Everything happens for a reason. You make a decision, you stick with it. All the holds will hit free shipping. Well, it don't matter to me because it's only $20 for regular shipping anyways. So thank you guys for the bids. Let's go. 65 Whale. Going once. Whale, that's not your first win. You won one the other day, right? Rather have live than dead coral? Yeah, I'd rather not replace it. I like when the corals get there the first time. Nice and healthy. Looking to do a box of Alvy and Bernard? What's the best to contact you? The Alvies just aren't ready yet. I could do the Bernards, but the Alvies, I'll see what they look like tomorrow. They're not going to be ready tomorrow. They just got cut today. But it honestly doesn't take Alvies very long to heal. So as long as they're healed up, I got you. And I could do some killer deals on a Alvy pack. So I think Timmy told me today he picked nine different color. He didn't cut every Alvy. He cut 9 different colors and got at least 6 frags off of each color. So, let me make sure wasn't the first win. I don't want to miss your spins. It's not gay if it's for money. That's just a job. That's just a hustle. Right? Make sure you guys tune in to Tyann tomorrow at 7 Central Standard Time. You might win a $50 gift card to the streams. We're doing one every day that she's live. I will try to go live the 12 days of Christmas. I told you I was going to go hard until December 15th. When does her thing end? I guess if it's only 12 days, I think that'll work good if we go live every day that she's live. Get some of those Tyann crumbs. You know what I'm saying? Like you come here for the after show, I guess. She's the main event. You're all hyped up on dopamine from hanging out with her and her community. I'll take you to bed. I'll be the Conan O'Brien, the David Letterman or whatever. Fine, I'm fine. I know my position. We were talking about self-awareness earlier. So I know the spot that I play. All right. Shout out to Tyann and Cheyenne and anybody else who does work for them in the background. Love Tyann. We've come such a long ways, man. Like 4 years. I still remember the first time that I seen her group or her live. I want to say Harley was going on her live. I don't really remember. But we've been rocking with her ever since. She's probably got this playing, but it's passed out in the background. So if maybe take her up. Here we go. Might have thought she might have thought she broke something. All right, that's it for me. I'm gonna be live tomorrow. Shout out to Jackie in the background. We can do some giveaways this weekend. It's gonna be a good week for stream. Got nothing but time now that we're not shipping. You guys are the best. Tomorrow. Peace. Dang.